So I thought I'd give you guys a look at a fire kit that I built for this year. I'm making a smaller one for hiking, but this one mainly outings, day hikes, when I go out to the trout stream, or just in the woods playing around. This is the case that I had my sewing kit or my repair kit. And it's not quite done yet, but I thought I'd give you guys a peek at what the progress is. So here's a look at everything that I've come up with. Now the ferro rod here is the Bear Grylls, and this is gauges. I just kind of threw this in here. I have a blank that I'm trying to work on a handle. I don't know what kind of handle, if I want to put a wood handle on it or if I just want to wrap some Gorilla Tape around it. But I have a candle here. I have some pine pitch. And as you can see right here, I have some fat wood. I got a lighter. And then over here are the cotton rounds, the kind that women use to take makeup off of. There's no wax or anything on it. They're just the plain cotton rounds. On this back side over here, I have just a few little slabs of birch bark. And I got a thing of tin foil. I got one of the military, what are these called? Hell, I don't even know what these are called. Triaxling bars, or a neighbor gave me a few of these, so threw one of them in there. In this inside zipper here, I have a single, like a single use thing of petroleum jelly that I would use with the cotton rounds. And then the straws here, I have cotton ball and petroleum jelly in there. I can just cut open and pull that stuff out of there. One thing I'm going to get rid of is these cotton rounds in wax. I don't know if I dip them too long in the wax, but I've been trying these out, and my personal opinion is I don't like them. You know, I got a lot of wax on here. Maybe people are just not dipping them very long, but you know, it's a little windy out today. It just seems like a hassle to get these going. I mean, they work, don't get me wrong, but it just seems like a hassle. They're hard to get started sometimes. And like I said, maybe it's me, maybe I got too much wax on it. But what I'm going back to is my Old Faithful, and these are let me put this out here. Put out. Okay. These are cotton balls in wax, but I did not dip them in the wax all the way. I kind of took a pair of hemostats and only dipped them about halfway up. So the very top still has the fiber. So they're only dipped up about halfway, and then that leaves, you know, dry cotton. And then I just take some petroleum jelly and wet that down and then pack it down. And I find that these are a lot easier to light, and they burn really well. I mean, you get a lot of flame off them. Them are my favorite, and I think when I first started making the cotton balls and wax, I dunk the whole thing, and then you got to try to break it up and everything. And I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna like dip them halfway and then put petroleum jelly on the top to keep it waterproof, and it just makes it a lot easier to light. So I'll be taking these rounds out. I still got a bunch of them. I might use them for something, but I'm not gonna make any more of them. My personal opinion is I don't like them. So there's my fire kit, and this is my favorite fire starter right here. As you can see, it's windy and everything, and it didn't take that much to light, and it burns pretty good. Once it gets going, you know, you get, you know, 8-10 inch flames coming up when it's not as windy as like this, and it burns for a good long time. So alright everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. So here's my updated Finnish version of the fire kit. I took one of my blanks here and just did some Gorilla Tape around there, attached an orange paracord lanyard on it. And just a hacksaw striker with some jute twine. And all the content here is pretty much the same. I moved the fat wood over here. Here's the pine pitch, and then I moved the cotton rounds over into here. All this is pretty much the same. I did get rid of the wax round and replaced it with 2 of the cotton balls, and then I did add a book of matches right here. So pretty much there is my finished version of my 2016 fire kit. So also for 2016 I decided to make a smaller kit for backpacking, something lighter, just with the essentials that I needed. In the past I've just taken a Ziploc baggie and threw a lighter and some fire starters in it and a ferro rod and just threw it in my pack, but I kind of like the idea of the hard case, and it really doesn't weigh a whole lot, but it's got the essentials that I need. It's got a lighter with some jute twine. I had a box of matches, and I just put that in a little container there, and then 2 of the cotton balls and wax. This is just some little bit of fat wood I put in there. I did make a larger, this is a larger straw, and this is packed with cotton ball and petroleum jelly. Then a nice little hunk of fat wood. And then the military trioxane, or I don't know. I've never used these before. So I hear they're supposed to be pretty good. You guys are probably wondering, well, where is your fire steel or your ferro rod? So for this year, what I've decided to do with that is, on my backpacking trips, I've decided to wear it around my neck. I put on this lanyard. It's got a breakaway on it. It's a Mr. Scooty fire steel, and I just thought I'd wear it around my neck. It's not that heavy, and then at least I know I always have it on me.